And we welcome you to the Fiserve Forum here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm Vinny from VW Productions, and we're back with another 2025-2026 edition of the 2026 NBA playoffs. We have Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Quarterfinals featuring the Indiana Pacers and the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks will have home court advantage in this series, finishing just a couple of games back of the Chicago Bulls. As we look at the starting lineups for the Pacers, we got T.J. McConnell, followed by Andrew Nembhard, Mathurin, Siakam, and Toppin. Of course, we know Halliburton is out, and Isaiah Jackson is day-to-day right now. He has a hurt designation. We'll see how that goes if he plays in this game. And for the Bucks, we got Ryan Rollins starting at point guard with Jackson Jr., Kuzma, Antetokounmpo, and Turner. I know Amir Coffey is out 1 to 2 weeks with Gary Trent Jr. He is hurt, but is supposed to be out 1 to 2 weeks. But we definitely know how these things go. As you see, Ryan Rollins gets the pass off of Antetokounmpo's tip as a Bucks one. Kuzma for three, no good. Siakam with the rebound. This is Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Quarterfinals here. We have the Pacers finishing the season at 42-40. Wow, we had the Bucks finishing at 45-37, getting the 4th seed. Finishing actually just one game behind the Chicago Bulls for that Central Division. I know they've had some playoff series in the past between both teams. I remember definitely in my lifetime the 99 and 2000 playoff series where as you see Nembhard with the steal. Nembhard for three, no good. Where I believe it was 1 versus 8 both times, and the Pacers won both of those series, where the first game was first year in 1999 was a sweep for the Pacers, and then the Bucks took them to a 5th game. This was back in 2000. This was back when the first round was best of 5, where the Pacers won that series en route to an Eastern Conference Finals or Eastern Conference Championship, where before they lost to the Lakers in 6 games in that season. As you see, Antetokounmpo with the steal, and Miles Turner with a slam dunk, and the Bucks are on the board. As you see, Pascal Siakam. This is the second game of a doubleheader. The first one we had Chicago and Orlando. I'll leave the link to that game as we conclude the stream, as we conclude this video after the game. As we see, Antetokounmpo coming around, and there's a layup right there, and the Bucks are on top by 1 again. T.J. McConnell with it for the Pacers here. Over to Obi Toppin. Toppin for three, no good. Kuzma with the rebound. Again, the upload date of this game is Thursday, February 19, 2026. For those that are watching this at a later date. Let's see Siakam over to McConnell. 10 on the shot clock. McConnell coming around. That's no good. Did not draw the rim, so there's 4 on the shot clock. Nembhard for 3. Off the back iron as Jackson Jr. will get the rebound. Ryan Rollins with it. Over to Giannis, and Giannis with the slam dunk. We saw Giannis Antetokounmpo averaging 26.4 points a game. Nembhard, 15 on the shot clock. To Pascal Siakam. Siakam for 3, no good. Kuzma with the rebound. To Ryan Rollins. Kuzma for 3, no good. And McConnell grabbing the rebound here. 20 on the shot clock. Pascal with the layup, and that's in there. Siakam with his first 2 points of the game. Siakam in 4 games against the Bucks, averaging 21.7 points a game and 4.3 assists. And those are in the 4 games that he played against the Bucks this season. The 8 on the shot clock. Giannis with it. Being guarded by Siakam, and he'll lose it as Siakam will come down with the steal here. 4 minutes into the game, 6-5, Milwaukee on top. In Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Quarterfinals. Mathurin will lose it as Kyle Kuzma will come with the steal. 18 on the shot clock here. Kuzma dishes it over to Antetokounmpo. Back over to Miles Turner. 10 on the shot clock. Kuzma for 3. No good. Toppin grabbing a rebound. Andrew Nembhard has it. Here the defense chance here. Early on here at Fiserve Forum. Siakam coming around. This is back over to Nembhard. Nembhard for three. No good. Antetokounmpo grabbing the rebound. Jackson Jr. coming around. That is no good. Toppin with the rebound. See McConnell now with it crossing the half-court line. 5 minutes into the game. 6-5. Bucks on top. Toppin. Dish it over to Mathurin. Mathurin for three. That's in there. Benedict Mathurin putting the Pacers on top by 2. And there Kuzma over to Rollins. Rollins from the paint. That's in there, and we are tied at 8. Kuzma getting the assist there as you see McConnell. You see defense for TJ McConnell. 15 on the shot clock over to Toppin. Obi Toppin back over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam for three. That is no good. Miles Turner grabbing a rebound. We got Pascal Siakam 2 points and 2 steals so far in this early part of the game. Antetokounmpo dishing it back over to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma for three. No good. Andrew Nembhard grabbing the rebound here. Halfway through the first quarter. We are tied at 8. And that is no good. This game coming to you from the Fiserve Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I am Vinny from VW Productions as Antetokounmpo with the slam dunk. And it's a 2-point lead for the Bucks. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out. And then also, you see Mathurin. He lost it for a second, but he controls it, and he gets the bucket, and we are tied at 10. Benedict Mathurin for this season averaging 18.7 points a game. As we see Rollins coming around, layup, that's in there, and the Bucks are on top by 2 again. Miles Turner getting the assist. Siakam crossing the half-court line. And also, if you feel like you want to support this channel financially, there will be a link to my Cash App in the description down below. A Siakam for three. He nails it. Pascal Siakam averaging 23.8 points away from the Gainbridge Fieldhouse as Giannis comes around. It's 14-13. We'll have a little bit of a back and forth game so far early on. Low scoring, but it's been back and forth the last couple of minutes. 15 on the shot clock. TJ McConnell holding on to it here. 4:20 to play in the first. Siakam, 10 on the shot clock. Back over to McConnell. Got McConnell, 4-3. No good. Turner grabbing the rebound. See Giannis Antetokounmpo. 4 minutes to play here to Miles Turner. Over to Jackson Jr. Over to Rollins, back to Kuzma. Kuzma for three. No good. Siakam grabbing the rebound. 20 on the shot clock. 3:40 to play in the first quarter. 13 on the shot clock. Got Obi Toppin coming through. Toppin's going to go to the line as Giannis called for the foul. There'll be 2 free throws coming up for Obi Toppin. Two shots for Obi Toppin. So we got 3:33 to play in the first. See Toppin with the first shot. That's in there. It's good. We got our first set of substitutions coming out onto the court for the Pacers. Let's look at the lineup set here. We got Shepard, Mathurin, Nesmith, Toppin, and Siakam. And for the Bucks, their lineup set is going to be Anthony Porter Jr., Kuzma, Siakam, or no, not Turner, and I believe that's Giannis still on the court. So Kyle Kuzma still into the game. Kuzma, that's in there. As Toppin does miss the second one, we look at the Bucks shooting at 8 of 16 to 5 of 15 for the Pacers right now. Ben Shepard into the game, as I said, checked into the game. Here the defense chance here, 16-14, Bucks on top. Obi Toppin with the slam dunk here, and we are tied at 16 here. Under 3 minutes to play in the first. Over the Kyle Kuzma back over to Antetokounmpo. Giannis over to Kuzma. Kuzma for three, and he got it. The Bucks are on top by 3. We got Benedict Mathurin pushing it back over. There's Ben Shepherd. That is no good. Miles Turner grabbing a rebound here. Cole Anthony into the game. He usually is a starter, but he's on the bench to start the playoffs. See Miles Turner holding on to it right now. 10 on the shot clock. Cole Anthony for 3. That is no good. Obi Toppin with the rebound. Siakam has it here as he's going to cross the half-court line. Final 2 minutes in the first quarter. 19-16. Pacers on top. Or Bucks on top. Mathurin for 3. No good. Kuzma grabbing a rebound. $15 on the shot clock as you see Cole Anthony with it. Over to Porter Jr. And there is a reach-in foul called against Ben Shepherd as we have some more substitutions. Look at the lineup set here for the Pacers. Let's see. Jones, Shepherd, Nesmith, Walker, and Huff. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, the lineup set would be Anthony Porter Jr., Portis Jr., and Sims. So we got Taurean Prince for 3. No good. Walker grabbing the rebound for the Pacers is Ben Shepherd with it. Back over to Jones now. Shepherd has it. Shepherd. 9 on the shot clock. Walker for 3. No good. Prince will grab the rebound. Got a minute 10 to play in the first quarter. 19-16. Bucks on top. Kevin Porter Jr. back over to Bobby Portis Jr. Anthony coming around. Cole Anthony with the slam dunk. That is worthy enough of the AT&T Connected Cam. Bobby Portis Jr. getting the assist there on that. It's a 5-point lead for the Bucks here with under a minute to play in the first. Jones has it for the Pacers. Back over to Jay Huff, over to Ben Shepherd. Shepherd coming around, thinking about it for a second, but he passes over to Walker, back over to Huff. 8 on the shot clock, over to Walker, to Ben Shepherd. 5 on the shot clock, got to get the shot up. Over to Nesmith. Nesmith for 3, no good. Sims will get the rebound. Porter Jr., that's Kevin Porter Jr. has it for the Milwaukee Bucks here. Anthony has it for the Bucks. Back over to Portis Jr. 5 on the shot clock. Portis Jr. coming around, no good. Walker with the rebound. And there, Nesmith. 3 on the shot clock. Over to Jones. Back to Shepherd. Shepherd for 3. That will do it for the end of the first quarter. Low scoring first quarter, but the Bucks leading it 21-16. You're watching the 2026 NBA playoffs here on Vita Productions. We'll be back to start the second quarter after this. Start the second quarter here. Jones will take the inbound to start the second quarter for the Pacers. Trailing by 5 here is Huff, Nesmith, Jones. As you see, Huff for 3. No good. Got Porter Jr. getting the rebound. We'll try to get the lineup set as far much as we can. You see Huff with the steal. Gives it over to Shepherd. Shepherd coming around the layup. That's in there. So we got Jones, Shepherd, Huff, Nesmith, and Walker out on the court. That's the lineup set for the Pacers. I wish they would show both lineups. See Kevin Porter Jr. now, Bobby Portis Jr. I know Cole Anthony was out there as well. Portis Jr. with the bucket, no good. Huff grabbing the rebound. Over to Ben Shepherd. Shepherd coming around. She did back over to Jones. Jones back to Huff. 10 on the shot clock here. Ben Shepherd coming around with it. Over to, I couldn't even see him for a second. That was Walker, I think, that had it. Nesmith for 3. No good. Cole Anthony with the rebound. So I know it was Anthony Portis Jr., Porter Jr. Yeah, Porter Jr. with it. So Porter Jr. with a shot up. That's no good. Walker grabbing the rebound for the Pacers here. About a minute and a half into the second quarter now. 3-point game. Bucks leading at 21-18. This is the 2025-2026 season playthrough here on VDub Productions. As Ben Shepard coming around with the layup, it's a 1-point game. Early on, we have 6 lead changes, 4 ties. That's the game summary. Cole Anthony for 3, no good. Walker grabbing a rebound. Neesmith gives it over to Jones. Jones coming around, back over to Jay Huff. Huff coming around, that's in there. He was at contact. I'm surprised there was no foul called. And the Pacers are on top by 1. Pacers shooting 9 of 26 to the Bucks, 10 of 24. That is for the total field goals. Torian Prince is out there. Prince for 3, no good. So we got Porter Jr., Portis Jr., Cole Anthony, and Torian Prince. But I'm trying to figure out the other player right now, so we can get the official lineup set. By the time I figure it out, we're probably going to have substitutions. That is no good. Porter Jr. grabbing the rebound. Cole Anthony holding on to it right now, 15 on the shot clock. Being guarded by Ben Shepard, 10 on the shot clock. Cole Anthony with the bucket. That's in there, and the Bucks are on top by 1 again. 3 minutes into the second quarter. See Jones crossing the half-court line, and we will have our first timeout of this game. We're going to take a timeout as well. The Bucks leading at 23-22 with 8:55 to play until halftime. Coming out of the timeout here, let's look at McConnell, Nembhard, Neesmith, Siakam, and Huff. That's the lineup set for the Pacers and for the Milwaukee Bucks. Anthony, then we got Rollins, Jackson Jr., Antetokounmpo, and cannot find the other guy. Why? Because they like to cut it off now as we're in the postseason. McConnell has it for the Pacers, trailing by 1 here, 15 on the shot clock. Over to Siakam, being guarded by the Greek Freak. Over to McConnell. 4 on the shot clock. They got to get the shot up. McConnell will get the shot up. No good. Giannis with the rebound here. Cole Anthony has it for the Bucks now. Over to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis in on the shot clock. Dishing it back over to Cole Anthony. 4 on the shot clock. There's Anthony for 2. No good. Jay Huff will get the rebound here. McConnell has it now for the Pacers. Here in defense chance right here. Bucks leading it by 1. Over to Neesmith. Neesmith with the layup. That's in there. Shot is in there. It's 24-23. Got the defending Eastern Conference champions. A lot better in this universe than they are in real life, as that's out of bounds. That is Bucks ball here as we have another substitution. Obi Toppin coming back into the game for Huff. Toppin moving the power forward as Siakam back at center. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, let's look at the lineup set here. We got Rollins, Jackson Jr., Kuzma. Yeah, Rollins, and then I think it was Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's staying in the game. I see Giannis coming around. That's in there, no good. Obi Toppin grabbing a rebound. Over to Nembhard. Neesmith with it. Neesmith back over to Nembhard. Over to Siakam. Siakam, jumper. Good! That's a 3-point lead for the Pacers. We look at the season average for Pascal Siakam, 23.2 points a game. As we see Antetokounmpo back over to Rollins. Holding on to it right now, 14 on the shot clock. Rollins trying to sneak through, but he can't. But he will get the shot up, then that's in there. Ryan Rollins, 6 points, 3 of 3. Getting the start. We're in a rare start in a season playthrough game, as Toppin will miss that one. Porter Jr. will get the rebound. And there, that was a failed alley-oop attempt, as you see Toppin will get the steal there. Over to Siakam. Siakam, no good, as Kuzma will get the rebound. A little baseball pass to Giannis. Giannis with the layup, and the Bucks are on top by 1 again. As we're approaching 6 minutes to play until halftime, we see Neesmith. That's no good. Giannis will get the rebound here. It's now officially halfway through the second quarter. Jackson Jr. dishing it back over to Rollins. Rollins. 10 on the shot clock. Over to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. No good. McConnell getting the rebound there. Nembhard. And he's going to go to the line, shooting 2 as Giannis called for his second personal foul. 5:31 to play in the second quarter here in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Quarterfinals between the Bucks and the Pacers. Pacers is the 5th seed in the East and the Bucks is the 4th seed. This game coming to you from Fiserve Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I am Vinny from VW Productions on the call as we see Nembhard at the line shooting 2. Get ready to shoot his first one. And he'll make that one, so we are tied at 27. Let's see here. I believe that's Mathurin coming back into the game. So it is McConnell, Nembhard, Mathurin, Siakam, and Toppin. And for the Bucks, let's see the lineup set. Portis Jr. is going to come back in for Miles Turner coming back in for Portis Jr. That said, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do drop. And if you're inclined to support me financially, there is a link to my Cash App in the description down below. Remember, it is not required for you to donate to enjoy my content. And you see Jackson Jr. misses that one. McConnell grabbing the rebound. Over to Mathurin. Mathurin, there it is. Benedict Mathurin. And the Pacers are on a 14-6 run. It's actually 14-6 to start the second quarter here. It's been a low-scoring first half here for this game. As you see Kuzma, there's a bucket right there. Bucks shooting 42% to the Pacers 35%. McConnell has it. Over to Pascal Siakam here, 14 on the shot clock. Get it over to Obi Toppin. Toppin back over to Nembhard. Nembhard for 3. No good. Turner grabbing the rebound. Got 4:20 to play until halftime. As there's a stolen right there. You see Mathurin coming around to Siakam. Siakam's going to go to the line shooting 2. That's number 3 for Giannis already. And we're not even at halftime. You see Doc Rivers not happy at all. We could possibly see him going to the bench for the remainder of the second quarter. And then that's Siakam at the line. And he'll make the first one here. And as I said, it looks like it's going to be, Portis Jr. coming back in for Giannis. As I said, he might be in for the remainder of the first half as he's in major foul trouble right now. And Siakam will hit them both. Pacers 5 of 6 free throws right now. The Bucks have yet to attempt one. Portis Jr. coming around. Back over to Miles Turner here. 4 minutes to play until halftime. 32-29, Pacers on top. Here, game 1 of the Eastern Conference Quarterfinals. And there, Kuzma passes up. He'll now take the shot. That is no good. Obi Toppin grabbing a rebound with TJ McConnell with it. Kuzma, 7 points, 3 of 10 shooting. And there's McConnell with the bucket. It's a 5-point lead for the Pacers. Final 3.5 to play in the first half. Desmond Bane. You look at that stats there. There's a little bit of a spoiler alert of what happened in that game. History made here, a record 13 3-pointers made in that game against the Chicago Bulls. Again, you'll see that game pop up. And there you'll see McConnell with it. 6 on the shot clock. McConnell over to Nembhard. Nembhard. There's a bucket, no good. Turner will get the rebound. No, that's not Jaren Jackson Jr. There's a 3-pointer there. That's no good. Nembhard grabbing the rebound. 18 on the shot clock. To Benedict Mathurin. This shit over to Siakam. Siakam Over to Toppin. Toppin for three. He nails it. Obi Toppin putting the Pacers on top by 8. 2:10 to play in the second. Bobby Portis Jr. back over to Jackson Jr. As we're down to the final 2 minutes of the first half here in Milwaukee. Turner dishes it over to Rollins, but now has Portis Jr., I should say. Portis Jr. deep 2. No good. Siakam with the rebound. Andrew Nembhard back over to Siakam. Siakam down in the paint. Passes it over to McConnell. 8 on the shot clock. McConnell with the layup. That's in there. It's a 10-point lead for the Pacers. This season, the Pacers were 25th in the league with 23 assists per game. They are 10. They have 10 right now, right before halftime. Kyle Kuzma coming around. That's gonna get in. Kyle Kuzma bringing the Bucks to within 8. He has 9 points, 4 of 12 shooting. McConnell holding on to it right now as we're approaching the final minute of the second quarter here. 39-31. Siakam for 3. No good. And that's not Jaren Jackson Jr. That is not Jaren Jackson Jr. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Siakam has 9 points, 5 assists right now on 3 of 8 shooting. Rollins holding on to it right now. 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma for 3. No good. Mathurin will have it here. 20 on the shot clock. They still have to get 1 shot up before the end of the quarter. Siakam in the paint. He'll get the shot up. No good. Portis Jr. with the rebound. Shot clock turned off. Pacers will inbound at the start of the second half. They see Kyle Kuzma holding on to it right now. Kuzma over to Portis Jr. for 3. No good. McConnell with the rebound, and that will do it. We are at the end of the first half here. Low-scoring first half here. The Pacers leading the Bucks 39-31 in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Quarterfinals. You're watching the 2025-2026 season playthrough here on Vito Productions, and we will be back to start the second half shortly. Getting ready to start the second half here in Milwaukee here. The Pacers leading at 39-31 right now here in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. We look at some of the slam dunks here and some of the buckets he's made. He's had a good first half, but the Bucks are still trailing by 8 here as Obi Toppin getting ready to inbound it to McConnell here. We have the starting lineups out for both teams. to start the third quarter here. Giannis out on the court with 3 fouls. McConnell for 3, no good. Giannis will grab the rebound. In an interesting point of view, in a watch game, nobody has yet to foul out in this game. Jaren Jackson Jr. is over to Kuzma. 4 on the shot clock. 2 on the shot clock. Kuzma for 3. No good. Siakam grabbing a rebound here. Over to TJ McConnell. Back over to Siakam. Gets it in there. Siakam dishes over to Toppin. Toppin for 3. No good. Miles Turner grabbing a rebound here. As we are 1 minute into the third quarter. Kuzma for 3. No good. Mathurin grabbing a rebound. Siakam. And tipped for a second, but Mathurin will have it over the top and back over to Siakam. Siakam for 3. That's in there. Pascal Siakam. 42-31. He had 9 points in that first quarter. Now he has 3, and it makes it 12 points in this game. But he has not shot the ball well in this game. Jackson Jr. I know it's not Jaren Jackson Jr. as Giannis Antetokounmpo with the slam dunk. Bucks within 9. But that's a baseball pass to Obi Toppin as Miles Turner will be called for his first personal foul. Toppin coming back to the line. First team foul against the Bucks in this third quarter here. Tomorrow will be in the Western Conference. We'll have a doubleheader here. At 3 p.m. Eastern, we will have the 6-seeded Denver Nuggets taking on the 3-seeded Houston Rockets. That one's coming from the Toyota Center in Houston. And followed by the Western Conference game, which will have the 5th seed. Second game will have the 5th seeded Los Angeles Lakers at the number 4 seed Minnesota Timberwolves. That will be at 7 p.m. Eastern. And both of those games in the original upload schedule will be on Friday, February 20th, 2021. Or 26, I should say. Toppin will hit 1 of 2. 10-point lead again for the Pacers. Led by as many as 11. Kuzma over to Antetokounmpo. Giannis over to Miles Turner. Turner coming around. There's a shot up. That's a 3-pointer. I think that's Ryan Rollins, I think, hit the 3-pointer there. 43-36. Obi Toppin. There's a shot up. That is no good. It's in there. Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis with 14 points in this game. And the Bucks within 5. Siakam. There's a shot up. No good. Antetokounmpo grabbing the rebound. Siakam with 12 points and 2 steals. Miles Turner, no good. Toppin will grab the rebound here. As we're approaching 3 minutes into the third quarter, Nembhard for 3. No good. Kyle Kuzma grabbing the rebound. Jackson Jr. with it. Over to Kuzma. Kuzma back over to Antetokounmpo, over to Ryan Rollins. Rollins. They shoot it back to Antetokounmpo for 2. No good. Obi Toppin grabbing the rebound. We got TJ McConnell. Andrew Nembhard here. 3.5 into the third quarter here. Obi Toppin dishing it over to Siakam. 10 on the shot clock. McConnell. Mathurin for 3. That's in there. Benedict Mathurin with a big 3 there. It's an 8-point lead for the Pacers. Giannis holding on to it right now here. 15 on the shot clock. Over to Kyle Kuzma. 8 on the shot clock. 8 minutes to play in the third. Kuzma dishing it back to Antetokounmpo for Rollins. Rollins for 3. No good. Nembhard grabbing a rebound. Nembhard with the layup. That's in there. It's a 10-point lead. A low-scoring game. You see Pacers shooting 18 of 49. The Bucks 18 of 48. Both teams came into the first half, into halftime, shooting less than 40%. As we see Nembhard over to Toppin. Toppin for 3. That's in there. It's a 13-point lead for the Pacers. They are on an 8-0 run. And the last minute plus. As we got Kyle Kuzma over to Rollins. Rollins back to Giannis. And we got Antetokounmpo. 5 on the shot clock. Giannis coming around. That's in there. Timeout. Pacers. We're going to take one as well. They're leading. Pacers are leading at 51-40 with 6:54 to play in the third. We're back here in Milwaukee. It's 51-40 Pacers right now. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Quarterfinals between the Pacers and the Bucks. This game coming to you from the Fiserve Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I am Vinny from VW Productions on the call. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out, as Nembhard will miss that one. Antetokounmpo grabbing the rebound. And if you are inclined, and you're not required, by the way, but if you are inclined to support me financially, there is a link to my Cash App in the description down below. Remember, it is not required for you to donate to view my, just to watch my content. Just subscribing and watching this video. As you see, Nembhard for 3. It's a 14-point lead. You see the Pacers on an 11-2 run in the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds. As there is an illegal screen called against Miles Turner. That's a turnover against the Bucks, and the Pacers will get possession again. The defending Eastern Conference champions are a lot better in this universe than they are in real life. I mean, I know a part of it, of course, is missing Tyrese Halliburton. As we look at Andrew Nembhard back over to Toppin. Toppin for 3. That's in there. It's a 17-point lead. Obi Toppin with 16 points, 7 of them here in the third quarter. Jackson Jr. with it. Kuzma for 3. And he got it. The lead's still 14 for the Pacers. Under 5.5 to play here in the third. And Nembhard shooting for 3, and he nails it himself. It's a 17-point lead again. Giannis coming to the half-court line. Over to Ryan Rollins. Rollins with it. 8 on the shot clock. Kuzma for 3. He got it. 60-46. As we got TJ McConnell. Dishing it back over to Pascal Siakam. Back to Siakam. Over to McConnell. McConnell for 3. No good. Antetokounmpo grabbing the rebound. Antetokounmpo going coast to coast. Count it! Obi Toppin charged with this first personal foul. The first team foul of the third quarter, as we have Jay Huff coming back into the game. Toppin going to be moving to power forward. Siakam going to take a breather here with 4:31 to play in the third. Giannis trying to get a free throw in. I believe that might be the first free throw attempted by the Bucks in this game. Definitely know they went a while without attempting. And he'll make that one. Bucks within 11 here. 4.5 to play in the third. And we have a timeout called by the Pacers. We're going to take one as well with 4:27 left to play in the third. 60-49 Indiana. You're watching the 2026 playoffs. All right, we're looking at the lineup set for the Pacers now. Giannis is going to take a seat for Bobby Portis Jr. You look at that banner there, the 2021 World Champions. 50 years between championships. They won it in 1971, and then they won it again in 2021 in the weird COVID year. They see Huff over to Toppin. Toppin with a shot up that's no good, as Portis Jr. will grab the rebound. Rollins has it. And Mathurin will grab the steal there. Look at that. Bucks averaging only 12.5 turnovers per game. I'm not sure if that's third best or third worst in the league, but they have 5 already in this game. Jackson Jr. coming around with the layup. That's in there, and the Bucks are within 9. Recent records we see there. Desmond Bain. As you see there, in a 47-point game, you see Toppin misses that one. Team record for the Orlando Magic in their game against the Chicago Bulls. We'll leave the link to that game after when I'm done signing off. You'll see it pop up. Turner. And there's Bobby Portis Jr. for three. No good. Toppin with the rebound. Benedict Mathurin has it for the Pacers. McConnell over to Nembhard. Nembhard for three. No good. Turner with the rebound here as we're approaching the final 3 minutes of play in the third quarter. That's a 9-point lead. And Jay Huff will come down with the steal. That's another turnover against the Bucks. McConnell over to Obi Toppin here. 10 on the shot clock. Toppin coming around, dishing over to Jay Huff. Huff for three. That's in there. Jay Huff, three-pointer. It's a 12-point lead. Down to the final 150 seconds to play in the third. 63-51 here in game one of the Eastern Conference Quarterfinals. Kuzma for three. No good. Portis Jr. will get the offensive rebound and the putback. Bucks within 10. You see Andrew Nembhard over to Huff. Huff with the layup. That's in there. As we're approaching the final 2 minutes to play in the third. Again, as I said, tomorrow will be in the Western Conference for a Friday doubleheader. Say 3 p.m. Eastern will be the Rockets, or will be the Nuggets at the Rockets. And there's a shot right there for Kuzma. So we got Nuggets at Rockets at 3 p.m. Eastern as we have another timeout called by the Pacers. A minute 33 left to play in the third. They're leading it by 10. We're going to take a timeout. Coming out of the timeout here, we got substitutions being made. We got Nembhard, Shepard, Nesmith, Siakam, and Huff out on the court. Lineup set for the Pacers. And for the Bucks, we have Anthony Porter Jr., Prince, Antetokounmpo. That's all I see so far. And I think Antetokounmpo. So we got Nembhard with it. Minute and a half to play in the third quarter. 10-point lead for the Pacers here. Huff for three. And he got it. It's a 13-point lead for the Pacers. Prince over to Antetokounmpo. I think Porter Jr. is into the game now. As Giannis is going to go to the line. And Siakam called for his first personal foul. Second and one opportunity for Giannis in this quarter. And let's see here. Furphy coming into the game now. As Giannis will be at the line shooting one. Johnny Furphy. Interesting name. He's been on a couple of times towards the end of the regular season for the Pacers and watched games. Giannis will hit the first one. So we got Furphy getting some playoff minutes here. With his team up by 10. Siakam, shot, that's in there. Pascal Siakam. And he puts the Pacers up by 12 as we're now under a minute to play in the third. 70-58, Pacers on top. As we see Giannis coming around. Giannis, that is no good. Siakam grabbing a rebound. Andrew Nembhard with the layup, that's in there. It's a 14-point lead. I was just saying layup, that was probably a dunk. 35 to play in the third. 72-58, Pacers on top. Cole Anthony. 9 on the shot clock here. He's being guarded by Nembhard. As you see Porter Jr. with it. They got to get the shot up. He does. No good. Siakam grabbing a rebound. Shot clock turned off. Furphy with it. Dishing it back over to Nesmith. Back to Huff. Siakam back to Nembhard. 3 to shoot. Nembhard will make it with 1.3 to play in the third. Giannis will just hold on to it here. We are at the end of the third quarter. The Pacers with a big 16-point lead. They lead at 74-58. You're watching the 2026 NBA playoffs here on VDub Productions. We'll be back to start the fourth in a couple of seconds. Back here in Milwaukee to start the fourth quarter, we got the State Farm assist of the game, and that's going to go to Andrew Nimhard to Jay Huff. As the Bucks, Taurean Prince will inbound it to Giannis Antetokounmpo. So we have Taurean Prince, Giannis, and there is an out of bounds as Giannis steps out of bounds. That's another turnover here. So we got Jones, Shepard, Huff, Nesmith, and Siakam out to start the fourth quarter. That's your lineup set for the Pacers. And I know we got Taurean Prince and Giannis. Let's see here now. I think we got Kevin Porter Jr. and Cole Anthony and Bobby Portis Jr. I think are out on the court. So the Pacers shooting 44% to 43%. As it's an 18-point lead for the Pacers now. Playing, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I don't think the crowd's ready for that one yet, but you see Giannis with a slam dunk there. That's 24 points for him, bringing the Bucks to within 16. Jones for the Pacers over to Siakam here. Jones for three. No good. Giannis will grab the rebound. When this game is over with, we are not done yet. We still got post-game statistics. And you see Giannis with a bucket, and it's a 14-point game. He now has 26. 24 of them are in the paint, while the other two are at the line. There's a three-point attempt, no good. Cole Anthony grabbing a rebound. Cole Anthony back over to Prince. Dish it over to Antetokounmpo for three, no good. Ben Shepard grabbing a rebound. Nesmith coming around with the slam dunk. It's a 16-point lead for the Pacers again. Porter Jr. holding on to it here as we got 10 minutes left to play here in the fourth. This game coming to you from the Fiserve Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I am Vinny from VDub Productions. You see Giannis with the bucket. He has all 6 points so far to start the fourth quarter. That's 28 for him. See Jones with it back over to Siakam. Here the defense chance here. This is over to Jones. Jones for three. No good. Porter Jr. grabbing the rebound. But I said I am Vinny from VDub Productions. If you enjoy what you see, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out. And if you're able to support me financially, don't forget there is a link to my Cash App in the description down below. If you can't donate financially, that is fine. Just subscribing and watching these videos helps my channel a lot. And that is very much appreciated. You see Jones for three. That's in there. It's a 17-point lead for the Pacers here. Timeout, Milwaukee. We're going to take one as well as the Pacers leading it by 17. There's 8:47 left to play in the fourth. Coming out of the timeout here, it's 17-point lead. We have Shepard, Nesmith, Toppin, Siakam, and Huff, the lineup set for the Pacers. And for the Bucks, we have Anthony Porter Jr., Kuzma, Antetokounmpo, and Bobby Portis Jr. That is the lineup set for the Milwaukee Bucks as Kuzma is coming in to inbound it. Inbounds it to Cole Anthony, the son of UNLV legend Greg Anthony and former NBA player. Portis Jr. jump shot. That is no good. Toppin grabbing a rebound. 8.5 to play here, and there it is. It's an 83-64 lead. Obi Toppin will get the assist there. Antetokounmpo holding on to it right there over to Portis Jr. Fourth on the shot clock. Portis Jr. will miss that one. Jay Huff grabbing the rebound. 19-point lead for the Pacers, are largest of the game. Siakam with the layup. It's a 21-point lead, and Siakam is holding on to his hand or something. We don't know what's going on. That is not good. He has 18 points right now. Plus 21 out on the court. And there, that is no good, as we have a timeout by the Pacers here. 7:42 to play in the fourth. We're going to take a timeout. I assume that Siakam's going to be pulled from the game. And, yeah, you see Toppin moving to power forward. Mathurin. And for the Bucks, let's see here. Rollins, Jackson Jr., Kuzma, Antetokounmpo. See Huff over to McConnell. So Siakam, yeah, he looks like he was holding his wrist or something. Over to Toppin. Toppin for three. And he got it. Obi Toppin. And the Pacers up by 24 right now for the defending Eastern Conference champions. They've looked good. Giannis, no good. They looked good since the beginning of the second quarter. You see Mathurin coming around. Mathurin, jumper, no good. Kuzma grabbing it. In there, and Turner saves it from being a turnover. Giannis has it, 10 on the shot clock. Over to Kuzma. Kuzma for three. No good. McConnell grabbing the rebound. Over to Toppin. Toppin with the layup. That's in there. Obi Toppin, 90-64. Giannis has it. Coming around. Giannis jumper. No good. Toppin with the rebound. 19 on the shot clock. McConnell back over to Toppin. Toppin, layup, that's in there. It's a 28-point lead. TJ McConnell getting credit for the assist here, as we are now about halfway through the fourth quarter. 92-64, Pacers on top here in game one of the Eastern Conference Quarterfinals. And Giannis is going to go to the line, shooting two, as Obi Toppin charged for his second personal foul. That is the first team foul called against the Pacers here in this fourth quarter. 5:55 to play in the fourth. 92-64, Pacers on top. As I said, tomorrow will be in the Western Conference for some Friday action. Game one of the Rockets and the Nuggets. The six-seeded Nuggets against the three-seeded Rockets. It's the Antetokounmpo. That game will be at 3 p.m. Eastern here, as we have some substitutions being made. Let's look at the lineup set here. Toppin and Huff are still in. Jones, Shepard, and Nesmith. Nothing for the Bucks. And then at 7 p.m. Eastern, we will have the number 5 seeded Los Angeles Lakers at the number 4 seeded Minnesota Timberwolves. And then those, of course, the upload days will be on Friday, February 20th, 2026. No good there. He misses the second one. Huff. Over to Jones. 18 on the shot clock. Jones coming around, and he's going to throw that one away. Bucks ball. More substitutions on the Indiana side here. Walker's going to come into the game for Obi Toppin. We're going to find out the extent of the injury for Pascal Siakam coming up. Let's see, Giannis dishing it over to Kuzma. Kuzma for three. That's in there. 24-point game now. Jones Jr. back over to Shepard. 15 on the shot clock remaining. Shepard for three. No good. Antetokounmpo grabbing a rebound. Fourth quarter here. That's Miles Turner with the slam dunk. It's 92-70. 5 minutes to play in the fourth. Shepard coming around the Walker. And no good. Antetokounmpo grabbing the steal there. Giannis over to Kuzma. Kuzma. That's in there. Kyle Kuzma. It's only a 20-point game. So we got 4.5 minutes to play here in the fourth. Neesmith coming around. Pass it over to Walker. Back to Jones. Over to Shepard. Shepard back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. To Jones. 3.5 to play on the shot clock. Jones will get this shot up. No good. Rollins grabbing the rebound. Over to Jackson Jr. Over to Giannis. Giannis coming around. That's in there. It's an 18-point game with under 4 to play here in the fourth. Obi Toppin looking like he wants to get back into the game as he's at the scorer's table. Shepard. Dishing it over to Huff. Huff with the slam dunk. The Pacers on top by 20 again. Rollins holding on to it right now here as there's 15 on the shot clock. Over to Giannis. Giannis coming around the layup. That's in there. Bucks within 18 again. That's 33 points for Giannis. 10 points in the mid-range. Jones has it. Walker for 3. No good. Rollins grabbing a rebound here. 3 minutes to play in the fourth. Rollins coming around, dishing it back over to Giannis. I guess apparently it's a strained right hip. 4 to 6 weeks for Siakam. Miles Turner called for his third personal foul. We have another timeout called for the Pacers. They're up by 18. 2:50 left to play in the fourth. We're going to take a timeout. Coming out of timeout here. 18-point lead here. As we see, Obi Toppin will get player of the game, and I just don't get why they give it this early on. You never know what will happen here. I know there's 2:50 left. I know it's an 18-point lead, and he has had a good game. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to give it to anybody just yet. I mean, with 3 minutes to play, who knows what will happen? That's still plenty of time for anything to happen. McConnell will take the inbound. And they're topping with it. Siakam actually, they get over. I like how it's very interesting how 2K overrides some of the injuries here. You look at the Pacers at 38 of 82, the Bucks 34-77. 20-point lead for the Pacers. Because Siakam is back out on the court, but we know he's going to be. But then again, 2K will override some of these injuries if you says like hurt instead of out. See Siakam there again. Though, you know what? We have not seen Isaiah Jackson at all in this game, and I know we have not seen Gary Trent Jr. or Amir Coffey, and Jackson for the Pacers and Trent Jr. are actually have the hurt designation, not the out. So as you see, there's a 3 there, no good. Nembhard will grab the rebound. McConnell has it with a minute and a half to play here in the fourth. And it looks like it's going to be the Pacers stealing game 1 on the road in this 5-4 match. Look like they're trying to empty the bench now. Topping for 3, no good. Rollins will have it. Over to Kyle Kuzma, back over to Jackson Jr. Giannis with the bucket, that's in there. Under a minute to play. Desmond Bane with 13 three-pointers in a made playoff game. That is a franchise record for the Orlando Magic. We'll have that game posted for you after this. When we sign off, you'll see it. You can click on that and watch that game. Nembhard coming around. That is in there. Andrew Nembhard. It's a 20-point lead. 33.1 to play. The Bucks have to take a shot. The Pacers will walk away with this building tonight with a 1-0 series lead. As Giannis is going to go to the line, shooting 2. He is not happy. Siakam called for the foul, but Who knows? He might be missing some time. As I said, 2K likes to override these injuries in game. They will play the rest of the game. If they're going to miss out, then they'll miss afterwards.
Take a break.
As you hear the referee saying, hey, just calm down, cool your jets. 2 shots for Antetokounmpo. He'll make the first one here. As I said, there's going to be benches being emptied here. Furphy back into the game. And let's see here. Be interested to see who actually got in the game, who did not play for coach's decision here. As you see, Antetokounmpo 15.4 away from the end of the game. Giannis will miss that one. Furphy will have it. They don't have to really do anything except cross the half-court line, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to hold on to it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to do it here. The Pacers are going to walk away with a 98-79 win over the Milwaukee Bucks. They take the first game of the best-of-7 series in this Eastern Conference Quarterfinals here. And game 2 of that series will be on the 23rd, I think, if I'm looking at it correctly. That should be, I think, I would say Monday the 23rd, if I can get everything out in time. Because I did have to delay everything, as we see the interview right there. But stay tuned, everybody. We are not done yet. It's now time to look at the post-game player statistics here. We start off with the home team, the Milwaukee Bucks, even in defeat. Giannis Antetokounmpo, double-double, 36 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Got Kyle Kuzma, 22 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. We have Ryan Rollins, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, followed by Miles Turner with 4 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, a block. Cole Anthony, 4 points and 2 rebounds. Andre Jackson Jr. Yeah, I kept saying Jaren Jackson Jr., but it's Andre Jackson Jr. 2 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. And he actually had a game-high 5 turnovers for the Bucks. Bobby Portis Jr., 2 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist. Kevin Porter Jr. only had 3 rebounds. Taurean Prince with 1 rebound. Tyler Smith, no stats in 4 minutes of play. Same with Jericho Sims did have a rebound in 2 minutes of play. And then we have A.J. Green. We're not talking about the former Bengal wide receiver. Chris Livingston and Gary Trent Jr. did not play for the Milwaukee Bucks. And now for the victorious Indiana Pacers, Obi Toppin, the player of the game, 25 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Followed by Pascal Siakam with 18 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. He is hurt. I mean, they overrode that injury for him to play for some of the final parts of the game, but it says that he should be out 4 to 6 weeks with a hip strain, but we'll see how 2K does it. Nimhard, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. Followed by Jay Huff, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Benedict Mathurin, 10 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Followed by Aaron Nesmith with 6 points. Ben Shepard, 6 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists. TJ McConnell, 4 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Followed by Cam Jones with 3 points. Jarris Walker, 5 rebounds in this game in 8 minutes of play. Johnny Furphy with no stats in 2 minutes of play. Then we got Tony Bradley, James Wiseman, Isaiah Jackson did not play for the Indiana Pacers. And that will do it for your post-game player statistics. Report here, as I said, Pascal Siakam has that hurt designation, strained right hip. He should be out 4 to 6 weeks, but we shall see how 2K does it. They do like to override a lot of injuries. So do stay tuned when we have game 2 of the series, how this turns out. And tomorrow's game will be in the Western Conference. As I said, we'll have the 6 versus 3 match in that series. The 6th-seeded Denver Nuggets taking on the number 3-seeded Houston Rockets from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas here. As I said, the 6 versus 3 game. And that will do it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out. And if you are able to, you can also financially support me on this channel. There is a link to the Cash App in the subscription down below. But remember, it is not required for you to donate to my Cash App, but it is very much appreciated if you are able to. And also, but as I said, though, supporting this channel, subscribing and watching these videos, that helps with my watch hours. That also supports my channel as well. And with that, reminding you guys, the final score of tonight's game, the Pacers 98, the Bucks 79. Don't forget, at noon Eastern tomorrow will be the Rockets and the Nuggets, game 1 of that series in the Western Conference. I am Vinny from VDUP Productions, and I am signing off.